I'm sorry. What do you wish thee for? Jesus Christ be praised.
My, what a beautiful horse. I'm sorry.
You silly doggy. Sake.
Corner. God. What the?
Stop beating him!
Fuck you! Oh!
Greetings to you.
Fair maidens and women of virtue, gather round and listen. I have to warn you about the greatest evil and danger on God's earth. Men's cruelty and...
Here you are, you bastard!
You may say that God created Adam and all men in his image, so they can't be all that
Shame on him.
But that's just what they want you to think. They're the
Pacify
ones
him.
blamed
Enough.
That's
Quick!
him.
I give up!
So you want to pay up?
what they made up, and if only lying was the worst of it.
This is unbelievable. I'm a man of honor from a good family. And I'm in no mood to be negotiating with a peasant like you.
Oh, I apologize, my lord. I must have...
Yourselves
Fucking
to
bastard.
God. And if it's too late for you, go home. All it takes is a bit of nightshade in your husband's food, and you'll be safe again. God. Don't fear. Fear men.
What can I do?
Show me.
Thank you. And come again, sir. What would you like?
I need
Sir?
a...
All right.
Let's talk.
Certainly.
Is this...
Well. Excellent.
Well, God bless you. Christ! Pardon me.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
Hey, you've had enough. Go home and sleep it off. You're getting married tomorrow. Kiss my ass. Another round.
What's going on here?
These two fuckers turfed me out of the tavern.
Who are you calling a fucker, you drunkard?
It's always the same with that fella.
Let the guards give him what for. It's not your problem, is it?
Aye. Only he's supposed to be marrying my sister in the morning.
Pissed as a newt.
Fuck you.
Shut up.
Blah. You're in the shit, and with not a groschen to your name.
You're getting married tomorrow in this state? Whatever will the wench think of you?
I'm getting married, even if they are.
Poor girl. This sack of shit.
Calm down. Don't forget he's gonna be
What? No good for her? She says she wants a. She says she fancies an apple. I'll buy her an orchard. And when she wants children, then.
Then she'll come to me, because you'll be lying in a drunkard stupor under the table.
Oh, yeah? Come on!
You all need to grow up. Fighting here might make you look like tough men. But what about the poor girl? On her wedding day, her groom will be dragged in, bruised and battered by the bailiff, and her brother and his mate will be labelled troublemakers.
I'm not the one causing trouble here.
Fight another time if you really have to.
Family's out of bounds. God would punish me for that.
He's no relative of mine, and never will be. But only because of tomorrow. So Zdenka gets the...
Come right up! I think I'll call it a day too.
Let's go. Let him be.
Greetings.
What's new in town?
Since you ask, Nicholas, the sword-fighting master from Radek Quarter, was complaining a while ago. I hear some sword fighters came here. Anyway, just go to Merchant Street. That's where they hang around. But be careful you don't get chopped up. And that's about it.
Sounds interesting.
I'll have a... I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Hey, my wife is half German.
Oh, come on, you know.
I'm sorry.
A fountain? Where does the water come from? Here, in the middle of the city.
Good boy. I don't care, Sam. Well, nor do I.
Good afternoon, sir.
What are you doing here, Goodman?
What does it look like? I'm handing out wine from my vineyard.
You're giving it away for free?
My vineyard is new, and the folks in this town are damn stuff. So I figured I'd put...
Free wine? I'd be a fool to say no to that.
My thoughts exactly, Goodman. Here you are. To your health. I'm curious what you'll think of it.
Well, it's not the best one.
Forgive me, Goodman, but say no more. In vino veritas, and the truth in my wine is that I'm a fool, an idiot whose wife is cuckolding him, whose children can't stand him, and even the dog pisses in his boots every morning. And my wine tastes like dog piss as well. I never should have bought that damned vineyard. If it wasn't for those fucking monks selling their wine everywhere they can.
Is there anything I could do to help you?
With the dog pissing in my boots? Well, I'm not sure. I tried sticking his snout in it, putting pepper in my boots, and nothing worked. Piss in boots again the next morning.
I meant your business troubles.
Oh, I see.
No, I'm not.
Allow me to introduce myself. Caspar Rudolph, vineyard owner and a not very successful wine seller.
I'm Henry.
Maybe you could help me, Henry. I'm looking for someone who can...
Sure, why not?
The monks in Setlet's monastery make excellent wine. They call it the monastery secret. People can't get enough of it, and I can't figure out what their secret is. But I intend to find out.
Right. I understand what you want from me. But if it's a secret...
No, it won't. But the custodian of the monastery vineyard has a relative in town, an innkeeper called Havel. And this Havel is a real... If you were to pose as a sommelier who's just come back...
You want me to be smellier? I don't see...
Not smellier, sommelier. It's a wine expert. Just act intelligent and use some foreign words. It'll be easy. I have some books about wine at home. Maybe you could read through them. You do know how to read, right? Havel's a bit thick anyway, so it won't be hard to impress him.
The book might come in handy. Can I borrow it?
When I said I have it,
What's the truth then?
the book belongs to me, but I lent it to someone and she hasn't given it back yet. Miss Adleta Manlika should have it. I lent it to her during our, let's call it our friendship, which has come to an end.
Didn't you say you're married?
What has that to do?
Oh, I'm sure your wife wouldn't mind if...
Oh dear. Adleta used to have rather more, but her family's patience ran out, so since then, Adleta has been confined to her...
And you want me to break in?
Well, yes. Adleta is either locked in her room or walks in... The Manlikas don't...
It doesn't matter. I'll find a way to get the...
Great! Any more questions?
Do you have any idea what this secret might be?
They're monks, so it could be anything. Maybe they put the crushed up bones of saints in it, or they sing hymns to the wine. How should I know?
Do you really think Havel would just tell me the secret? You don't even know if he actually knows it. Or it might...
Havel really is a bit thick. Either the monks have a secret and Havel...
I'll get right on it then.
Excellent. And don't forget, making an impression is the main thing. You look like you can handle it. Take care. A sweet red, a sparkling white, a taste that will caress your soul.
I went to see my brother and to talk about the inheritance.
But your
The
father's
taste
still
is
alive.
full
Aye,
and
but it
intoxicating.
drools all over
The
himself.
smell of a summer evening and the color of the most precious ruby.
Nearly all the time.
Willkommen, mein Freund. Was wünschst
What do you have?
Danke und viel Glück für die... Zukunft, mein Herr.
Show me your way.
Danke. Das war ein gutes Geschäft, mein Herr.
I'm pretty new in Kuttenberg, but I find it strange there aren't many alchemists here.
Natürlich. And yet the royal city of silver should be full of them, right?
Exactly.
Take a walk through the streets.
What does that have to do with it?
Sigismund and his army are responsible for this. Many of our people decided it was time to leave, instead of risking their property or even their life. Only a few of us remained here, and I, as the primus of our guild, promised to keep my eye on the others' property until they return.
The local alchemists were persecuted by Sigismund.
Well, definitely not openly, but most of them were on the side of our King Wenceslas. And I'm sure you know what hatred is.
Alchemists aren't exactly poor, are they?
Yeah, genau. Moreover, we always have one foot on the road. For fools, it's enough to point their finger at Sigismund's people in the city.
Are you the master of the alchemy?
Yes. Well, our guild is more of a...
And is that why you stayed in the city?
Yes, exactly.
I'm interested in alchemy. Can I become your...
Nein, leider ist das nicht möglich. I can't take... I have too much to worry about right now. But if you are willing to pay, I can tell you a few interesting things.
What about poisons?
Poisons? Who do you take?
And where else could I buy some poison around here?
Here in Kuttenberg? You can't. Maybe a crazy herbalist somewhere in the woods would sell you. There was such a miscreant here. When poisoning began to be a problem, it said he leads danger. Rabstein or something.
I have a
I thought you would ask. There are not many alchemists left. I just hope you have the coin. I must warn you. Such are the times, mein Freund. Sehr gerne, Heinrich.
I've met quite a few interesting... They say one can only gain...
Leider kämpft. The church clutches. The monastery is only for monks. Ich habe etwas studied in Heidelberg.
So you're really a learned physician? You can treat...
Yes?
Tell me more about the Romans.
Gewiss doch. I would be happy. Los geht's, mein Freund.
Y'all read, kidder.
You wouldn't happen to have any work for me, would you?
I'll tell you, we could use a canny bloke like you. Set yourself down here.
You need
A cout lad. A strong bloke.
I see.
And that's just why I need... Look, I'm Vlach, gaffer of the St. Anthony Pit. They call us the Striped Tonies.
Yakkers?
Aye? There's a heap of shafts here in the mound, and each has its own gang of yakkers. Miners. Only now, our festival is coming up.
Backcast, you say? Tell me more.
Aye, trouble. Fash. King Wenzel himself gave our mound the privilege to hold...
Shootfest?
And every shaft has its own champion. But this year it's fucked. Our Anthony got lost and the Saints are behind it.
This Anthony...
He's no bloody miner. Saint...
On your what?
On war standard.
And who are these?
Yaggers from the All Saints. They've had a howfin scene before, but only that's bollocks. They only have themselves to blame. So now he's all worked up that they're digging like mad. And they're not...
So...
We need a fella someone who can get in their alehouse. There'll be a heap of chink in it for...
What does your stand...
It's a red and white stang. Like a...
Where can I find...
No bother. It's in the Italian quarter.
All right.
The Saints meet and play. There's only one way in.
Where can I find the...
On the slope, right below the paths of the Radic Fortress.
All right.
I'm glad to hear it. You'll definitely get a nice foy for it.
Thanks.
I wish you a blessed evening.
How do they pour the beer on the table?
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
What can I do?
Money for re-
Careful!
And? Did you give him any?
What do you think? Do I look like a ninny?
But I'm not giving you a single groschen until I see cupstones, lime, scaffolding, and 20 men working their asses off.
Aye, coming right up.
Pissing down rain.
Was möchtest du, mein Freund?
What's new around here?
Ich habe gehört, some woman is repairing the old bath. Dann versuchen sie. Nicht viel. If you need Geschäft, you should look elsewhere.
I heard they play dice down below here.
I don't know naught about that.
Thanks. But I heard from someone.
What stakes?
Hey, innkeeper. Let's make a deal. Can't you tell I'm a man who's ready to spend 6 groschen here? Besides, I'll happily pay you a little up front.
That won't be necessary, good man. So, what?
I'd like to see the saints.
You're in luck. Here's the key.
Careful!
Why is this all sticky?
Aye, aye. Hey, what's that Doylem doing here?
Damn it. What the?
Calm down, saints. I just want to chat.
Who the fuck do you think?
I hear they play dice here.
Scheiße. Who the fuck let you in here? I'll ram the dice up your ass.
All right. Never mind the dice.
Hast du Matsch im Schädel? What are you on about, you madman?
Foreman Vlach sent me. He wants to come to an agreement with you.
Well, he sent you here. I told the Stripes that if they ever wanted to... Well, fuck off then.
I don't care what your deal is with the Tonys. I just want to make Vlach pay. That idiot gave me an advance, and I'm fine with giving it all to you. Then I'll get the rest out of him anyway.
Herrgott, you're not like them Stripes. But I don't have that stang anymore.
And who the hell is that? I'm not going to pay you what you already got.
As you wish. He left with his card for Prague not long ago.
I'll find him, though.
You can't just stroll around here with... out so much as to buy your leave.
What's the hold-up, innkeeper?
True enough. I need to pay the tithe and give something to the church for my father's requiem.
You all right, my friend?
I am. But only thanks to...
Wait. Haven't we met before? You're the unlucky one, aren't you?
Aye, that's me, all right. You saw that, didn't you? I have nothing for anyone to steal. Thanks to you, though. At least I'm not dead. Unfortunately, I have nothing to...
No matter. Just take care of yourself. You might not be so fortunate next time.
I'll try. What's your...
I'm Henry. You?
Voita. But everyone calls me Lucky.
Really? Now that's funny. Until next time then, Lucky. So, this is the road to Billany. Now just to find Hensel and that damn stag. Whoa! Heel! Come here! Heel! Track! Here, mutt! What's that there? Could this have fallen out of the cart? That blood is absolutely fresh. I'll look further along this path. An abandoned cart. Those robbers couldn't have got far. Interesting. A heavily loaded cart recently passed this way, but why did it leave the road? Of course. Cart's empty, the horse nowhere to be seen. Just a harness. And a trail of blood over here. Where does it lead? This'll probably be poor old Hensel. They didn't even bury him, the swine. And the main thing is, they took that damn standard. Oh, nice view. You can see that mill over there from here. Could that mill be hiding something? We'll take a closer look.
Pray for a quick death, you bastard. Show what you're made of!
Do it! I'm all yours!
Show your stuff!
God, the mill hands. Oh, they've been chopped to bits. Poor girl. They raped her and then strangled her.
What will they do with us?
Calm down, Pavlena. Someone will certainly come. It's not far.
We take refuge under your protection, Mother of God. What if they kill? Do not forsake her, please.
I don't know what they want.
In our time of need.
But if they only bound us,
always
it
from
can't
all
be
danger,
so bad.
glorious and blessed Virgin, Our Lady.
God!
Thanks. Thanks, lad.
The good Lord himself sent you.
Be quiet. Those men outside are...
Fuck, they attacked.
They killed him.
Do you have anywhere to go?
Aye, we'll run to...
Wait here, Miller.
Hold on, what's...
I'm Henry. Henry of Skalitz.
I'm Herman. If you get them. And Henry.
Aye? All the bandits are dead.
I don't understand how you were able to take care of...
Aye. Every last one of them. They deserve to suffer a lot more for your son's death.
God, you're an angel in the flesh. I thought they were going to kill my whole family.
Fortunately, that didn't happen.
God be with you, Henry. I am greatly indebted to you. And if you ever need... Take care.
You said you...
Aye, I did say...
What are you talking about?
Well, I hope you see the...
I understand.
In that case, the rich will still be rich, and the children of the poor people at least have something to fill their bellies.
So you'll teach me
For a few. What are you interested?
I reckon you got a few...
Then you're in the right place. I'll let you in on one. Let's get...
Nem kellett volna beleütnöd.
Már majdnem kinyújt!
Veled egy szempillantás alatt kész leszek.
szemétláda!
In God's name!
Kivelezünk téged!
Nincs esélyed, seggfej! Nem kellett volna felbasznod minket, te pöcs!
Kerítsétek be! Mi lesz, te hullajelölt? Na mi van? Összeszartad magad?
Nincs esélyed, seggfej!
Essünk túl rajta!
You can't take me!
Egész nap!
És egy...
I feel quite hungry!
Kivelezünk
You
téged!
can't take me!
Nem kellett volna felbasznod minket, te pöcs! Nincs esélyed, seggfej!
A fenébe! Nem érek rá egész nap! Na mi van? Összeszartad magad? Bassz meg! Szétrúgjuk a seggeteket! Egyenest a húsba! Barultál vagy!
Die, you wretch!
Te hullajelölt!
Burn in hell!
A fené!
No longer calling me Hans, then?
Well, see, I discovered the truth of the matter. Hans double-crossed me.
How do you know?
I found out by chance. It wasn't just me that he'd take people to taverns, get all friendly with them, then take all their goods and vanish.
How many people are we talking about?
I know of at least 3. But it wouldn't surprise me if there wasn't a lot.
It happens all the time. Well, you should report him. They'll catch him and give him what for.
It's already been done. He got caught with stolen...
Well, that's good, isn't it?
I suppose so.
Not everybody's out to get you.
I hope you're not, at least. Sorry I mistook you for him.
So, chances are you won't be seeing your money from Hans again, will you?
Oh, see, that Hans may have been a crook.
Nah, you keep it. I'm sure you need it more than I do right now.
Seems that not all people are bad after all.
I'd like to
take your pick.
I'll be right with you. I'm at your service, sir. What was this I wanted?
Have you remembered?
I'll be on.
Take care.
I've got some meat that would be good for some.
Hey? Show me.
Here.
Not bad.
So,
No hurry, come back.
Greetings.
Thank you, sir.
God bless him.
I've come about your St. Anthony.
Aye? Who'd it go? Have you got our stang?
Aye. I got it back. Here's your Anthony in all his glory.
By Christ, it really... You helped us out a lot, Henry.
It was none too easy, I can tell you.
You saved the good name of us.
Glad to be of help.
Thanks. Come by some... Farewell, my friend.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
My. Sword-fighting brotherhood, and will be happy to welcome.
Keep your eyes on the road, you fool.
Evil and danger on God's earth.
Nice and slow.
What are you doing, Whistler? Greetings, friend.
Lord be with you.
You look like a learned man, sir. I assume you're most likely an alchemist.
Oh, what times we live in. A man pulls out a book and is immediately... This wouldn't have happened, but no, my friend. I'm neither an alchemist nor a scholar. I used to be the high scribe here, but...
And what do you do now? Do you while away the time reading books? That's quite an expensive hobby.
Yes, it certainly is. Nevertheless, I spend my time
here in Kuttenberg.
And why not?
No. I just thought that's...
Certainly, but we are living in... As I say, let us learn humility and live in the truth of God. But let us not condemn ourselves to foolish ignorance for this reason.
If you were a high scribe, you probably lived your entire...
Oh, not at all. In fact, I was also a notary for our good Emperor Charles, may God... I have only recently returned.
And what is your task here?
Actually, that's correct. About this town. But I'm not interested in the...
Perhaps.
In short, I'm perceptive to the legal standards.
Something like a mining legal code?
Yes and no. I would like to complete the work entrusted. If I succeed...
If you succeed?
Nothing is ever certain. And this town surrounding me...
Tell me, what was King Charles like? I've heard he was a powerful and just ruler.
Yes. He was smart enough to... You can tell how wise a man is by... And Emperor Charles of Luxembourg was friends with poets. He sought to maintain the state, and that was his biggest mistake.
Wait.
That the end justifies the means. Monasteries and bishops have acquired huge estates, and the nobility... Mark my words, this will not end well. There will soon be another war.
It's not like the current...
Believe me, when the church gets involved, the struggle... Very well.
Go away, lad. You've no business being here. Guten Tag. Was brauchst du?
I'd like to go into the gardens. Why are you on...
I'm afraid my sister is...
That's a very fine sword you have, Goodman.
And so it should be. It was made by my father, a master swordsmith.
Well, you can tell it's perfectly balanced at first glance. I may not be able to see the blade, but the way the hilt is fitted is clearly the work of a master craftsman.
It seems you know your stuff, good man.
I'm an apprentice swordsmith.
For someone from Kuttenberg? I'm surprised I haven't seen you before.
No, my master is Martin Menschy from Prague. We're just traveling north. My master wants to deliver a piece in person.
You don't say! Master Menschy is in Kuttenberg? Do you think I could talk to him?
Of course. Come to the Hangman's Halter Tavern.
Thanks! If you want to enter the gardens...
Don't worry. I'll give you my word as a...
Tschüss, mein Freund.
Are you Miss Adletta?
That's me. And what is your name, you handsome fellow?
Henry.
A nice name. But I have to warn you, I won't be a miss for much longer.
The pleasure's all mine. I'm here on behalf...
Caspar? Oh, the poor thing got a proper hiding from my father.
His vineyards aren't bringing in much, and he's generally not doing too well. That's why I'm here, in fact. Bushek's book may not be the most precious manuscript in the world, but it'll help Caspar.
When we were... friends, and now he wants it...
Caspar really needs that book. I mean, I need it.
And I need an...
Caspar wants to find out what the monks put in their monastery wine. Havel the innkeeper might know, but he won't tell just anyone.
Havel from the Emperor Charles Tavern? What does the book have to do with it?
That's the one. I need to pose as a wine connoisseur to pry some information out of Havel. But I don't know much about wine, so I need to read the book. It sounds crazy, I know.
It sounds like the plot of a play. Typical Caspar. And now I'm to be a co-conspirator. I'm glad I can at least be part of this little adventure. I don't get to have much fun otherwise. Here's Caspar's book. Tell him not to give up. I'm sure his plan will work out.
Thank you, miss. I'll tell him what you said.
Farewell, Henry. Never forget me.
Greetings.
My respects.
You silly doggy.
Surely we can work something.
Is there a problem here?
Oh, good fellow, you're heaven sent. Help me. They want to kick the shit out of me.
Listen, you better
You saw nothing.
What did he do? Did he steal something?
Worse again, he cheated at dice.
Don't lie, you fuck!
Leave him alone. Do you get a kick out of threatening him when he's grovelling on the ground?
Cheating is pathetic.
And it's not the first time he's done.
Oh, have some compassion. I could be a widower by morning.
What's wrong with your wife?
She's sick, deathly ill.
Don't believe him. He lies like a...
What's wrong with your wife?
She's got cramps and fits, nasty ones. And her fingers are turning grey. And her toes are even worse. One moment she's got the chills, the next she's boiling hot.
That sounds like St. Anthony's fire. Instead of playing dice in the tavern, you should be praying your wife survives.
Wait, you're nursing her at home?
And you're touching her?
Well, I have to. She's as frail as a petal.
Get away from me! You're gonna spread that...
Oh, quick! Let's get out of here!
Let's go, before we catch something.
Yeah, by Christ. I just pray I don't come down.
That was a narrow escape.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
Weeds like them won't find purchase on our patch. The guards disperse the ruckus and gave two ne'er-do-wells a caning on the spot. Now they'll be pilloried until their bellies growl in hunger as a warning to other scoundrels.
You know what? Maybe I'll buy one too. We can start a ferry service.
Good
Michael, what are you doing here?
È un'ingiustizia. You're the one who should be locked up.
Nice out today.
How did you end up here?
It's your fault. Some merchant saw our loot and started yelling that we stole it. I tried to calm him, but he took the pearls I was regaling him with and dashed them to pieces. So George punched him in the face.
Maybe I can get you out of here when no one's looking.
Ah, freedom. You belong to me once more, freedom.
Chin up, my friend. They say you make your greatest art when you're at your lowest.
Rub ashes on my humble head. Scar my ass with filthy belts. Remember clearly what I said, that you can go and fuck yourself. To sin is human. To forgive divine. So may God forgive you all for being such pricks.
The strongest barges from Cashore.
What do you need, Buck?
What do you have?
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Guten Tag, mein Herr. Du hast Glück. Grüß Gott.
What do you have?
Danke. Das war ein gutes Geschäft, mein Herr.
How was it?
What can I say?
Come and take your pick.
A whole different world.
Big cities aren't for the likes of us.
What work do you have? Okay.
You look like an Haudegen. Tough man. I have work for such...
What? If I can read?
Ach,
Very well. That German Geldstück pours short beers and then charges for a full tankard. His whole inn smells like puke, like he himself does. And the food...
was? What are you saying? It says my tavern is the best in Kuttenberg.
Well, that's not what's written there.
Der verdammte Schreiber. That youngster. Janek the scribbler. I wanted to hang that sign on 5.
So, what about that job?
Donnerwetter! Na gut. So listen then. We have a problem in Kuttenberg. It's crawling with Sigismund's soldiers, who are nothing but trouble. Not long ago, they started blocking the road and the merchants. Either had to... If you are carrying clothes, you pay. Carrying salt,
You pay, I get it. But what do you want me to do about it?
well, the other merchants and I got a pile of groschen together for whoever can rid us of these soldiers. Would you dare?
And what about the city council? The soldiers don't bother them?
Nein. They just want Sigismund not to notice. They are like pigs im Speck. So why would they? Everybody is scared shitless.
And how many of those soldiers are there?
I've never been there. But the wagoners said sometimes 1, sometimes 5. That's all I know.
And what am I supposed to do with them? I'm supposed to take care of them?
That probably will not even be necessary. Those soldiers are guarding the road. I need you to go there. So, how about it? Will you help?
Yeah, I'll help. Where can I find these soldiers?
Leave Kuttenberg through the north gate in the middle of the road. You
Fine.
You know what they say.
Hey, you! In the name of King Sigismund, I order you to halt. What do you want here?
I've come to speak with you.
Can't you see there's a military camp here? Get out of here!
Don't make this worse than it is. I'm an official. I've come on behalf of the Kuttenberg Council.
Who did you say you are?
Silence! You're illegally blocking the road and collecting money from merchants. The council demands that you immediately allow free passage and disperse.
Well, yes, but well, we're here on direct orders from the king. We even have his letter of safe conduct. Look for yourself.
Show it to me.
Well, that surely won't be necessary, sir.
I'm afraid it will be. The letter. Now.
Fine. Here it is.
My dear devoted and faithful subjects, I, Sigismund of the House of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, and Elector of Brandenburg... Good lord, the titles that man has.
Oh, you can read?
Of course. Why else would I want that parchment from you, numbskull? Do entitle the bearer of this writ, blah blah blah.
It's all in order, you see, according to law. You don't need to read further.
Hereby order the bridge over the Teplitz River to be guarded where crossed by the southern route to Yulo. What is the meaning of this?
What? Not me. You've certainly...
Shut your mouth, deceiver. Teplitz River, my arse. You're stealing here. Plain as day.
But I didn't know.
Didn't know what? That you're on the road to Kuttenberg and not on a bridge in Hungary, thief?
Oh, it's Yale. It's not the end of the world. Just a few wagons. Nothing bad happened to anyone.
Where did he get that safe conduct?
Oh, we got it from the king, really. That is, our captain did. 4 years ago. Except then he died, and without him they didn't let us guard anything. Fortunately, we kept the letter, and now we set up from time to time with it to collect money from merchants. Most of them don't know how to read, so when they see the royal seal, they figure it's better to pay and not ask questions.
That's enough. You're coming with me to the city. The executioner will take care of you there.
So you can fucking with you. Jesus, I'm hit! I've been waiting for you!
You fight like an old hag!
Bastard! Hey! Get him! Shut
For glory!
I'm all yours!
What do you want? Die, you wretch!
Too slow! I've been waiting for you!
You fight like an old hag!
Bastard! You want to try me?
I feel quite hungry! You fight like an old hag!
I'll beat you to a bloody
Burn in hell! Sick!
Not tough enough on your own.
For the cross!
Fuck you!
Gepriesen sei der Herr.
Who are you?
Ich bin Menhard, ein Meister des Langschwerts aus Frankfurt. You will not find ein besser Meister for miles around. And with whom do I have die Ehre? Who are you?
Henry.
Heinrich. Sehr schön. A famous German, he contributed to the founding of... Since you carry such an... You can prove you too. When you show me how you...
Are you really the best swordsman in these parts?
Richtig. No man is besser. Certainly not the Kuttenberger Fechter, who falsely call themselves Meister. I am the only true Meister here. If you do not believe me, try me. I challenge you to a duel mit Langschwertern.
All right.
Wunderbar. But the Schwerter will be blunt, yeah? We do not want to lose our handsome faces, no? Aber kein Harnisch. No armor.
Sure.
Good. Take off the... I am here for anyone who wants to learn the true
Why not
art
test
of the
yourself against
Langschwert.
them? No man in...
All right, Menhard.
Gut, Hein. How about eine Wette?
Wette?
Wie sagt man das? A bet for some groschen.
Naturally. We're not going to work up a sweat.
Good, good. I like your attitude. We have spoken enough. So, Heinrich, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do it.
Come and take a look.
Don't be coy. My wares
I feel quite hungry!
Was zum...
That's enough! You know full well you've no right to conduct the art of sword fighting here. That's the privilege of our brotherhood.
Halt die Klappe. I am Meister of Longsword. You well know this right we have from the charter of your King Wenzel himself.
Meister Menhard, let me remind you that your petition was discussed by the town council, and your claim was rejected.
That decision was not just, and it went against the will of your king.
It's no use arguing, Deutscher. The council represents the king, and the council has decided in his name. Nicholas of Prague here is also a master longswordsman, and we don't need another. Any more than we need your foreign poses.
Right then. So I will face your Nikolaus or any other man. We shall see then who is der wahre Meister and who is just full of hot air.
Well, I'm ready when you are, Master Menhard.
No, I forbid any dueling here.
Master Nicholas, do not allow yourself to be provoked by this German cockbaiting. No doubt where they come from, they would rather hack each other in the streets than respect law and order. But here, we have more sense and dignity. If anyone is to clash swords here, it will only be when our brotherhood convenes a tournament, not when some Hundsfott feels like it.
Fick dich, du Metzgerschwein. Enough of this, all of you! The council has decided this matter, and I won't waste any more time with your squabbling. You've infringed on our regulations, and it's not the first time. You'll pay a fine.
Scheiße. That is ungerecht. Not just.
And you will be banished from the town, so that nothing like this happens again.
Councillor, Menhard and Arn are friends of our good King Wenceslas. That's why they have his charter, isn't it? You don't want to treat someone of that stature like a common criminal or troublemaker. Show them the courtesy they deserve.
Fuck courtesy. To the pillory with them.
Trampling their honour and dignity underfoot is the same as trampling on the honor and dignity of our king.
Easy, Master Butcher. Kindly leave this matter to me. So, Master...
Henry.
Henry here is right in some respects. You have a charter from King Wenceslas, which, in truth, I cannot simply ignore. You will not be banished from the town, but I warn you, should this be repeated again, it will not be overlooked.
Ich verstehe, Ratsherr. Yes.
Good. I'm pleased to hear it. Nevertheless, you have actually been conducting the art of sword fighting illicitly. You shall therefore pay a fine, to which the Kutenberg Sword Fighting Brotherhood will be entitled for the infringement of their right, which also applies to your eloquent spokesman, Henry.
Counselor, that would be all well and good if things were as you... Because Meister Menhard here was not conducting any sword fighting art.
Horseshit! What else would you be meeting?
If he had actually been conducting the art of sword fighting, but Master Menhard here was only defending his honor in a duel because I wronged him.
Yeah, that is true.
Every man has the right to defend his honor. But tell me, how exactly did you offend Master Menhard so inexcusably that it came to swords?
I mocked Menhard's sword fighting skill.
Good for you. Menhard is only a master of loudmouth talk.
Come and prove it, du Feigling. We will see who is the Meister and who the loudmouth.
Easy, Emmeram. Don't do anything you might regret later. From what I hear, Master Menhard's art is not to be taken lightly.
Das stimmt.
What difference does that make? We've got you, Master, Nicholas. We don't need another master. Or do you think this here German is better than you?
Certainly not. No man here is a better master than I.
Why do we not test each other then?
Quiet! Stop this, all of you! I've had quite enough of your comparing cocks. Menhard was sword fighting here. That's indisputable. He breached the ban, and he will compensate the Kutenberg Brotherhood. Ende.
Such audacity! I will not pay any Geldstrafe. Und schon gar nicht to this coward and cheat. Das ist ungerecht.
Enough of this. You will pay, or get 20 lashes of the cane in the stocks.
Scheiß drauf. Verdammt! I will not put up with such disgrace. I would rather let you have your silber.
Henry?
I won't pay.
Then you'll get a taste.
Du bist ein Arschloch. I will pay for Heinrich. So it is settled with you, Friedusch. I will punish Heinrich myself.
Excellent. So, the matter is resolved. But if anything like this happens again, it will be the pillory for you. Alles klar?
Ja, ich verstehe. Komm, Heinrich. We still have business to attend to. We are lodging in the Schenke Kaiser Karl, not far from here on Merchantstraße. We will discuss our business there.
Ha! You can do nothing to us.
You could kiss my ass.
Count yourself lucky you had your pal here. Otherwise, we'd have dragged you out of town with our teeth.
Dummheit! You would lose your teeth blitzschnell and end up on your Arsch.
Stop this shit, all of you. I'm sure you all have better things to do. So off you go.
Good doggy. Nicht jetzt, Heinrich. Later, ja? Follow us to the Kaiser Karl Tavern here in Copenhagen.
Fine.
It is not far from here.
Fine
We can
wares.
talk in
Come
peace
and take
there.
your pick.
Und danke.
Excuse me?
For standing up for us.
Huh? You shouldn't be loitering around here.
Look here, Menhard.
Danke, Heinrich, for standing up for us. You handled it well with the Friedusch. Schade aber, that we had to pay that Strafe. It is a disgrace. Auf jeden Fall, it is not over yet with those Kuttenberger Fechter. We must somehow It is not possible that a Meister...
Richtig. Es muss Gerechtigkeit geben.
Listen, Menhard. Tell me what it's all about. You have some charter from King Wenceslas.
Ja, genau.
Well, actually, I'd be interested in knowing everything.
Of course. Hör mal. Your King Wenzel sent me the charter and invited me here to Kuttenberg to set up a Bruderschaft der Fechter. I should serve here for 3 Jahre and teach Fechter. Then I would choose a new Meister from among them who would take my place when I went back to Frankfurt.
How come you came all this way for that? Wouldn't you be better off in Frankfurt?
Ja, aber King Wenzel promised much Geld. But the most important is my honor and my duty to teach good Fechten. The Frankfurt Meisters of Langschwert travel thus and start sword fighting schools in towns of Deutschland und anderen Ländern. And one cannot refuse an invitation from the tschechischen König. King Wenzel promised it would all be settled, but before we got here, alles war anders. Ein neuer Stadtrat. Wenzel held captive and König Sigismund here with a big army. What is more, there was here already a Bruderschaft der Fechter. And Meister Nikolaus aus Prague came at the invitation of the Metzger Emmeram and other Bürger. Sigismund named a new Stadtrat, and they accepted Nikolaus and rejected our Charter. That is why I muss mich duellieren with Nikolaus and the anderen, to defend my guten Ruf and mein Recht. Aber they have refused, made cowardly...
But our right remains. The Charta vom König Wenzel spricht klar.
Ja, we cannot just walk away and allow this öffentliche shame to continue.
Menhard, ich habe dis Idee. Aber Problem ist, we need a third man. Aber jetzt Schicksalsmeis upon us. And Heinrich ist hier.
Verstanden.
Heinrich will greifen us an der Arme. Ein einfacher kleiner Einbruch and we will beat them in their own game.
What's he saying?
We need your help, Heinrich. You will have to do a little theft for us. It is an easy job, keine Sorge.
Look here. If you want me to go...
I understand your concern. I think it is not exactly stealing. We cannot do it ourselves. You will not get in any trouble, believe me. We will reward you well. I will teach you much in the Kunst des Schwerts.
All right. I have a feeling you're in the right. And besides, you serve King Wenceslas. You can count on me.
Wunderbar.
Also zugestimmt? You will not be sorry. I will teach you many secrets of die Kunst des Schwertes. I will make you a great Fechter. Arne, lass es uns hören.
Also, es ist einfach. You must into der Fechthalle einbrechen und ihr Gildenschwert stehlen and then hang it am Rathaus.
Menhard?
Es ist so. You must break into their sword fighting hall and steal their Gildenschwert. Guild sword. They must not see you. You can recognize the sword sicher. It is surely a Meisterwerk. Then you must hang it on the but no one must see you. Vielleicht it is best to go at night? Verstehst du?
I'm starting to understand your plan. The Kuttenberg swordsmen display their guild sword on the town hall, except they would never do that themselves. So, we'll give them a little...
Exactly, Heinrich. I see you know a lot about Fechter traditions. that makes me happy.
Where do I find that sword fighting hall?
Natürlich hier in Kuttenberg. There on the corner is the Badehaus of Herr Adam. Du wirst sie leicht finden. They have a shield hanging up, and you will hear the swords ring.
All right, I'll steal their guild and shirt and hang it on the town hall. Klar.
Wunderbar. The main thing is they must not see you. And if anything goes wrong, do not kill anyone. That would spoil our plan.
Yeah.
Gut.
Pavel, the owner of the local inn, I assume?
That I am. How can I help you?
When I asked where I should go in this city for good wine, your inn was recommended.
You've come to the right place. You won't find...
Very far, Goodman. I'm Henry, and I rarely hear my name spoken in my native tongue.
Mine has an unusual ingredient in it.
I travelled around France.
Wonderful. It's not often I get the chance to talk to someone so well-travelled. It'd be nice to have someone to discuss the drink of kings with.
An invitation I can't refuse.
Well, good man, how shall we begin our tasting? Ah, I know. How about a little white to begin with?
Excellent.
So, what do you say to that?
Hints of vanilla. That's uncommon. And I have to say, that greenish spring colour is perfect.
You're right. A rare flavour and colour tone. It's essentially a lighter wine. I like it because it's suitable for many occasions. When I don't know what to serve, I pull out a Moravian white. My father-in-law loves it. He'll be a blessed 70 years old this year, so I'm giving him a few casks to make his old age a little merrier.
That's very kind of you.
There's nothing but misers in this town. They wouldn't think twice about taking their own mother's last piece of bread. I'm not like that. Do I have money? Of course. But I don't hoard it. I try to make people around me happy.
And you're treating me to this wine. You're a real Samaritan, like it says in the Bible. You give drink to the thirsty.
Anyway, let's have a cup of something else.
My thoughts exactly.
What shall we... Ah, I know. Let's have some red. How about a young Blaufränkisch from Austria? Or as we call it in Bohemia, Blue Frankovka.
From you, Goodman, anything. Pour away.
Quite a decent vintage.
A bit bitter for my tastes. But you said it's a young Blaufränkisch. I'm getting notes of black currant. The colour is dark, almost purple, but as it should be.
Yes, the colour enchants me every time. Almost like drinking from an inkwell.
Oh, I've never drunk ink. Would you recommend it?
My grandfather used to say, you won't know till you've tried it. He lived and died by that saying.
Uh-huh. What happened to him?
Well, the poor fella suffered from ulcers. So one day, true to his favourite saying, he tried drinking spirits to cure himself. Burn the canker, he said. Well, he burnt it so thoroughly, he was dead in a week.
To your grandfather, and his contribution to advancing the knowledge of medicine.
If you've travelled so widely, tell me, in France, what wine do they appreciate the most? And I don't mean what wealthy nobility think, but what true connoisseurs like you and me appreciate.
Bordeaux claret.
Well, there must be 100 different kinds. And only the English call it claret.
That they do. I spent some time in England.
Well then, let's move on. After all that quality stuff, let's refresh ourselves.
Certainly. The better ones will go straight to our head.
Nothing to be ashamed of. It's not easy. Mine has an unusual ingredient.
Very nice. I'd say it's mint?
Precisely. It gives a nice freshness, wouldn't you say? And there's a garden full of it right behind the tavern.
But it's missing some kick. I reckon your cook forgot to add something. Maybe anise?
No, not anise. I know. Ginger, of course. After that Hippocras, we should have something more high class. I've got a rare Hungarian wine from Ega. Very strong and very sweet.
Bring it on. This is no...
My thoughts... So what do you think?
Very strong. Matured in an oak barrel, undoubtedly. Colour is excellent as well. A crimson red. The smell is heavy, spicy, almost suffocating. I have to admit, I haven't had much Hungarian wine, but maybe I should change that.
I drank this particular wine from Ega at a banquet held to celebrate the new city council. Hungarian government, Hungarian wine, and Hungarian delicacies. I was so looking forward to enjoying some nice Hungarian sausages or pate, but I ended up leaving disappointed.
How so?
They started bringing out melons, apples, plums, and all sorts of other fruit. And finally, they served fish. I don't eat fish, and fruit makes me burp.
Well, that's very unusual. Fruit, fish, and red wine. Maybe it's some sort of Hungarian custom.
I was so disappointed that but I was so drunk, the housekeeper woke me up. The porridge was charcoal. The kitchen was like a smoke.
So, what's next?
Next? You drink like regardless.
Allow me to ask you one more question. I heard you get your supplies from the monastery vineyard.
And what of it? You're not a tax collector, are you?
No, I really am not.
I don't believe a word. So let's be clear, you sneak. Everything is set down in...
Don't get worked up.
I don't care.
Pavel.
That I...
When
You've cut very mine.
I travelled...
What have you been...
An invitation.
Well,
Excellent.
So... It's just when I...
That's very cool.
I'm...
And you...
Anyway,
My thought...
watch how...
From you. I'm getting...
Yeah.
Oh, no.
My grand... Burn the...
To your
And I don't...
The best is the papal vineyard in... Pope Clement V knew why he moved half of Rome to Avignon. He was a great wine lover. The style is similar to Burgundy, but a lot more refined and complex.
By who?
Well, the English. They have no taste.
Well then, let's move on to... After all that quality...
Certainly.
Nothing... And there's a...
But it... Ginger.
But of course. The cook told me they didn't have any at the market. You have a refined tongue, good man. I'll give you that. After that Hippocras, we should have... I've got a rare Hungarian wine from...
Bring it on.
So what...
Colour.
I drank Hungarian... I was...
How so?
I don't...
Christ, what's the hold-up?
Oh, that's very...
I was... But I was... House of Porridge... Well, that's...
How about...
But of the local...
Don't tell me you...
Well, a wine from... Taste it.
Neither honey nor... But there is something to it.
That's it, good man.
Is that the secret?
Exactly.
A secret ingredient?
Like I said, my cousin Jerome, sometimes I bring... And from time to time, Jerome didn't want to tell me what's in it. But when I insisted, he told me it's some kind...
Really?
Neither have I. But like
a real monastery secret.
I'm glad you like my wine. After all, I've offered, but you're welcome to stay in my tavern as long as it's rare to meet someone who...
I enjoyed your company a lot too.
Farewell. And if you decide...
Definitely.
Careful.
I'd like to learn...
What do you want to...
I want to know you...
All right, then. But of course... And...
I'll just stay...
All right.
Agreed. Here's your...
Agreed, then. You're going to like it here.
Where can I find...
On the second floor.
What's new in town?
Nothing much.
Grüß dich. Was willst du denn nachts noch?
Hey, Arn. Tell me...
Heinrich. It is,
You're the one I'm interested in, though. You need to practice the language anyway, don't you?
Ja, stimmt.
There you are then.
I don't want to say much. I was vorher working in Hafen. Bei der Schiff. Danach hat Menhat made from me an honorable Fechter.
Wait now, that's not all. Oh, come on now. We're friends.
So sei es dann. Learning Fechten ist teuer. Das ist nicht einfach. Also, I have some stuff gestohlen. To have Geld to pay for Unterricht lessons. Bei Menhard. Aber dann have they caught me stealing und ich... Aber Menhard stand zu mir und helpt mir. Since that time I'm honest. I serve Meister Then when Meister Menhard has gone to Bäumen,
I understand. I know how it is. And I...
hat ein Herz aus Gold. Bis bald und einen guten Abend für dich.
Careful! Gepriesen!
What's it like in Germany?
Ach, viel Politik, was sonst? It is better to everyone in the Reich watches only their own interest. Die Kurfürsten most of all. And the Kaiser, who would bring Ordnung? There is none, and what is more, there are zwei Päpste. One in Rome, and one in Avignon, in Frankreich. There is confusion in the Imperium now.
Tell me about where you're from. Frankfurt.
Die freie Reichsstadt Frankfurt is a huge and glorious city. Dreimal bigger than Kuttenberg. Tall steeples, rich houses, strong walls, beautiful Kirchen, and große Messen. The Emperor Karl der Große himself founded it.
What's this righteous state?
Freie Reichsstadt? It means something like Kuttenberg. But in Frankfurt, der König der Römer is usually elected.
What's the...
But in...
Großer...
Nein! Especially fabrics.
My word.
You should. He who...
Well.
Genau.
How is it with your sword?
Naja, in Frankfurt are the greatest meister of whatever weapon or technique you can think of. Wir Frankfurt. That is also why your King Wenzel came to us.
Are you really that good?
Doch. Glaub mir, some say that in Augsburg or Nürnberg, anyone who is a Meister... Ich sage dir, Heinrich, one day the Kaiser will acknowledge our Bruder...
Tell me something about...
So ask.
What does a master sword fighter like you actually...
The same as here. According to the rules of the Frankfurter Bruderschaft, I travel and establish Schwertkampfschule. Sometimes I also am hired to fight a duel for someone else. Or prepare some...
Tell me, have you ever been in a famous duel?
Yeah. I went to Lombardy to see how... And it is true. I crossed swords in Milan. We fought with Langschwert, sword and shield, and pole arms, and also...
My word.
Nein. It was undecided.
Menhard, before Friedrich and the...
Das stimmt. Fortunas, but it is true. You won fair and square.
Danke, Menhard.
Gott sei mit dir und einen guten Abend.
A tankard of ale, thanks.
Excuse me?
Sit. Stay.
Quiet. Go away. Could have been a draft.
What are you doing here at night?
Get out of here, mutt.
Can I help you with something?
Hail.
It over the fence.
Now, fellas.
Keep your nose out. This slob here empties his chamber pot. That piece of yard. And again, there's a fence, which has no business being there.
Can you explain to me what's going on?
This is dumping his shit, except the yard. The fence is where it for the 1000th time. And I'm telling you, for the I'd rather have nails hammered up my arse. Keep fucking with...
Look, how about you let him dump his shit on your dung pile, and you give him some apples in return, instead of bickering over...
What? No way! He's not getting my apple!
If your neighbour isn't happy about...
We are working something...
You're both in...
What's it? That's the first... We'll teach you not to... Now you're gonna die! You wanna try me? I'm here! Go fuck yourself!
There's no escape!
Hey, get it! Fuck you!
Death! You can't take me!
We'll see about that. Now you're in trouble.
You've no chance against me!
Shut up! I'll rip your ass open! What you're made of! Bad luck!
What the fuck are you doing to me?
No chance. You want to try?
Useless!
You won't escape punishment! Take that, you shit! Show your stuff! You're no match for us, fucker!
Get up.
No!
This will end
You really want to die here, you bastard?
Here! I'd bash you in the face myself. But I'll leave that out to the experts.
Now you'll see what we do with criminals,
You can't
bastard.
take me!
We'll see about that. Bad luck. Haven't you enough? Are you mad? You'll kill him. You're no match for us, fucker.
I've been waiting
You should have yielded. Now we'll display your corpse on the pillar.
Gepriesen sei.
Master Menhart?
Wunderbar, Hein. Let's go right now.
Sure.
Natürlich. Just do not.
Fucking thieves. No, no. We can't take it back now. We'd look like fools.
Na, was haben wir denn hier? I see the Kuttenberg Bruderschaft has made a challenge to combat. So, I see you have endlich worked up the courage to face us in public.
There's no need for mocking, Manhart. We've made our challenge, as you can see.
Wunderbar. Das freut uns.
Genau. We accept your challenge.
Well, since we've arrived at this point, listen up. It's time to put an end to this bickering. Besides, it will only benefit our town if the best of the sword-fighting masters takes charge here. So, whoever emerges as the victor of your... That will bring a just close to this whole affair.
Bei allen Heiligen, you have decided...
No way! You can't do this, Fridush. We set up the sword-fighting brotherhood. Stay out of it.
Menhard has a charter from the king. He's entitled to defend his right in combat.
Shut up! This is a matter for the...
Calm yourself, friend. It's not such a big deal, is it?
All right, Nicholas. Let's show them... Because we ain't afraid of no one. You 3 members of our brotherhood will fight with 3 of yours. Each will have...
Du Schwindler! You know there are...
I agree with Emerem's proposal.
Kein Problem, Arne. We also have one promising student, nicht wahr?
Richtig. I'll fight on Menhard's side.
Gut, Heinrich. Gut.
Agreed, then. The duels will begin when you're all ready. With long swords...
Don't you worry.
Ha! You have no chance, kid.
I look forward to cross...
Ja, ich auch. Komm, Heinrich. So, Heinrich, you have heard it. We shall engage the Kuttenberger and confirm our privilege, and it is all due to you.
You can count on me, Menhard. It will be an honor to fight by your side.
Genau, Heinrich. But first, we must make you one of us and
All right. Is that a problem?
Nein, nein. You must show that you have some skill with a Schwert. And
surely that's not necessary.
Na ja, you are right. Herrgott, you must have been sehr glücklich. But you fought well, so we can receive you into our Bruderschaft.
Menhard, I'd like to join your brotherhood.
Certainly. Let us go somewhere more. Each new member must pay for acceptance. But in your case, since you have helped us, I will relieve you of that obligation.
Danke, Menhard.
And now, the oath. Arne will be the witness.
I will be honored.
Kneel, Heinrich. Hör gut zu. Do you solemnly swear that you shall act honorably and justly, and that you shall not bring shame upon your name or mine, or bring disgrace to the sword-fighting Bruderschaft, that you shall defend and adorn the reputation of the Bruderschaft and its rules, and that you shall heed my word in these matters, that you shall diligently train in the art of the Langschwert, and not allow yourself to be shamed in combat, that you shall thus act for the greater glory of our Bruderschaft and our martial art. Place your hand on this sword and swear.
I swear, by the memory of my parents, and by the soul of my dear departed father, Martin, blacksmith and sword fighter, I do so swear.
Stand as one of us. Heinrich, I hereby name you my student in the art of sword fighting.
All honor to you, Heinrich. It is good that you have come among us.
And now listen to your first lesson, and always remember this principle. It is not important to strike, but to strike and wound.
I'll remember that, Menhart.
Gut, Heinrich. Let me know when you are ready.
Menhard.
Wunderbar. It is high time.
Today, two sword-fighting brotherhoods will match the Gutenberg Brotherhood, led by Master Nicholas.
Glory to Gutenberg! Kick those Germans' asses, Emmeram!
And the Frankfurt Brotherhood, led by Master Menhard.
It is an honor to be able to show...
The reason for these duels is that the local brotherhood was founded by Emmeram the Butcher and his associates. What they did not know, though, was that King Wenceslas had tasked Master Menhard to do the same.
The king ain't here, Emmeram is! The brotherhood belongs to...
And since King Wenceslas cannot resolve the dispute, so the matter shall be...
A wise decision by the council.
The duels will be fought. Each dueler will face each on the brotherhood who's... As is the law, if there is anything wrong with the armor, you can fix it, and in case someone gets seriously injured, or Father Tobias will perform the necessary rites.
But I do not think...
Now that everything is... You will fight fairly.
Das geloben wir, im Namen des Vaters, des Sohnes und des Heiligen Geistes.
By God Almighty, we so swear.
All the requisites have been satisfied. For the glory of Gutenberg, let the duel begin!
Take that! Hey, stab, Arschloch!
End of duel! Let's see if he can keep it up, or if Linhart can even the score. Get ready for the next round. Let your steel ring. Fight! End of duel!
Christ, that stings. At least
People of Gutenberg, behold! Master Menhart proved his mastery. He defeated Linhart for the second time, giving the Frankfurt Brotherhood its first victory. Moreover, Lady Fortune has a difficult task in store for Linhart, because the lot drawn determined that the next fight will also be his. This time it's Henry who will face him on the side of the Frankfurt Brotherhood. Cheer for both fighters. We'll shortly see which of them will best his opponent.
Handy, isn't it? At least you know when to round up the cattle and gather in the hay.
Contenders, get to it!
I heard.
You've no chance against me!
End of duel! Lady Luck is certainly not on Linhart's side. Henry wins the first duel. Swordsmen, get ready for a new duel. Let's see if the winner can keep it up. Contenders, forward!
There's no escape! You fight like an old hag! You're no match for me!
End of duel!
Surprised the other blokes still standing.
anything like it.
Henry showed Linhart who's the better swords fighter again! That makes the second victory for the Frankfurt Brotherhood.
Someone here can't
Tell me then, what have you been doing? Sure, I tell you, and you got me in.
Crazy? Why would I join you?
Just drop me a line.
Let's now proceed to the third duel. The Gutenbergers will be represented by Emmeram the Butcher. Give him your support, and we'll see if he can do better than Linhart. Because his opponent will once more be Master Menhart.
Excuse me?
Do you want me to do the same to you?
There we are. Problem solved.
It makes the second victory for the Frankfurt Brotherhood. Let's now proceed to the third duel. The Kutenbergers will be represented by Emmeram the Butcher. Give him your support, and we'll see if he can do better than Linhardt. Because his opponent will once more be Master Menhardt. For the glory of Kutenberg, let the duel begin! End of duel! You saw it with your own eyes, good citizens of Kutenberg. Menhardt's skill is second to none. He wins again. Can Emmeram still manage to defeat him? We'll soon find out. Contenders, forward! End of duel! It's finished! Not even the illustrious Emmeram could withstand the German master's sword. The Frankfurt Brotherhood thus has 3 wins already. None for Kutenberg so far. Two swordsmen we haven't seen yet will now show us their skills. Arne the German will face Master Nicholas. Soon we'll find out if Nicholas can secure the first victory for the Kutenbergers. Contenders, get to it!
Watch out. He's coming round. Zum Teufel!
And the victor is... Nein!
Mit der Hilfe Gottes I will continue.
You're brave, but foolish. This will not end well for you. Yield.
Niemals. Arne does not yield.
This Gefecht is over. You win.
You acted with chivalry, Master Menhart. But intervening in a duel is a breach of the rules. There is no choice but to disqualify you from the tourney.
How does it look?
He's badly shaken up, but that should improve in time. At first, I thought I'd have to send for the priest. But he had more luck.
Was ist mit deinem Auge? Siehst du meine Hand, Arne?
Nein.
The good news is the blade missed his eye. The bad news is such a blow to the head can cause many different problems. I hope in time he'll get his sight back in that.
Send for the best physician in all of Kuttenberg. Schnell! I will pay alles.
Rest assured, Master Menhart, we will send for him as you command. I am sorry that the whole affair has taken such an unfortunate turn. I will pray for your companion's health.
Danke, Friedrich. Aber what about the duels?
Beruhige dich, Arne.
Yes, that's what I came here to clarify. However, I expect...
Nein, Menhart. Du musst keep fighting.
As Arne says, Menhart and me can continue.
Heinrich had recht. I want to duel Nicholas.
I understand your wish, Menhart.
Scheiß drauf! I will.
I'm warning you, Menhart. You swore to respect the results of the duel.
Verdammt!
Listen, Nicholas has defeated Arne, and Arne is in no... Menhart, you defeated Emmeram and Linhart, but you can't duel Nicholas, the only one who can still... He already defeated Linhart, so the score...
Hold on, Friedrich. Arne could duel, but it's clear he wouldn't win. So all the victories here belong... But the only thing preventing Menhart from fighting is...
That is true.
We swore we'd respect outcomes of the duels, but since there was no duel between Menhart, so neither side can claim victory.
Wise words, I must admit.
The way I see it, both sides have 3 victories.
That sounds right.
All right. So if Henry beats both Emmeram and Nicholas, you'll get the overall...
Gut, Heinrich. Fight for us.
Also, Heinrich, our fate and our honor.
I won't let you down. You have my word.
Well said. I'll be waiting. Hear ye, hear ye! Arne the German can't take part in further duels due to his injuries, so 3 wins go to Gutenberg. The Frankfurt Brotherhood has won 3 rounds, but so has Gutenberg. Master Menhart cannot duel against Master Nicholas since he's been disqualified from further rounds. Their duel will not count at all. That leaves us with only 2 duels left. In the first, Henry will now face Emmeram. Let your steel ring! Fight! End of duel! Henry put on a great show and won over Emeram. Even Arna's severe injury doesn't seem to have broken the Frankfurt Brotherhood's resolve. Let's see if Henry can keep it up in the second round. For the glory of Gutenberg, let the duel begin!
There's no escape!
End of duel!
Keep attacking! Don't let him breathe! You got
Look
it!
at that! Henry remains unbreakable and undefeated. He defeated the Butcher again! That's another victory for the Frankfurters! Good citizens, wise counselors of Gutenberg, it is time for the last duel! Here, Master Nicholas will take up his sword again to face none other than Henry. The current score is 4 wins for the Germans and 3 for Gutenberg. If Henry can win, the match is over.
And he tried to persuade him to give the church money for the paintings. What do you think? Do I look like a ninny? Just like the church really does. I'm not paying for it. Just but it had everything.
No time to lose. Get to it.
You fight like an old hag!
Bastard!
Death!
End of duel! Unbelievable! Master Nicholas is defeated! Henry is now in for a really tough fight! I can see that Nicholas is burning with eagerness to get revenge! Here comes his opportunity! Contenders, forward!
He's
End of duel! How incredible and truly unexpected! Master Nicholas is defeated for the second time! Was it the doing of luck, or did Menhart make Henry a true swordmaster? Either way, victory and glory are Henry's! All of the duels we should or could have seen today are over! Now, all that remains is to settle the very matter that inspired the duels in the first place. I invite both brotherhoods to step closer. Revered counselors, righteous burghers of Gutenberg, lend me your ears one last time. 2 sword-fighting brotherhoods have clashed before the eyes of God as well as yours, and it was a spectacle beyond. The Frankfurt Brotherhood secured 5 victories against the Gutenberg Brotherhood's 3. The right to run the local sword-fighting hall and to teach the art of the long sword. That was the task entrusted to him by King Wenceslas, and Menhard has duly defended his claim. Thus is it settled.
It's just like Friedrich said. The council is in agreement on this, and we'll instruct the scribe to enter the proper record.
Let this dispute be thus...
Thank you, Fridush, for finding justice and for overseeing the matter so wisely. We would like to invite all good Kuttenbergers to come and learn.
Fuck! We built the sword fighting hall with our own money. You can't just take it from us.
As for the money you invested, you'll be duly compensated for your good service to the town. I shall see to that. And I'd like to remind you that you have sworn to submit to the outcome of the duels. Don't forget that.
I won't forget this, Fridush. I'm done with you.
Heinrich, let us leave Meister Metzger with Fridush and go to Arne.
Menhart, I had word sent to Master Torwart to expect you at the apothecary shop on Tarmar. He's also currently hosting the famous physician Sigismund Albicus.
Hab vielen Dank, Fridush.
Good day, Meister Menhart. Oswald Torwart, Magister at your service.
Gut. Arne hier braucht deine Hilfe. Und schnell.
Beruhige dich. I know everything. In just a short while, Arne will receive treatment fit for a king. Rest assured.
Gott sei Dank, Herr Oswald.
Tell me about your fight before. Rumors spread like wildfire, but they have not yet reached us at Tarmac.
Letztendlich lief es ausgezeichnet. We won dank Heinrich here, and our claim was recognized. Heinrich fought for us, and fortune stood by him today. Der König himself would be proud of him.
Genau, Heinrich. Glory to you. You have gerettet our Herrscher.
And to defeat Meister Nicholas too? I have no words. Unglaublich, Heinrich. Ganz ausgezeichnet.
You know, Menhard, Henry of Skalitz is no easy mark.
I'm glad to hear that.
Gut. Jetzt noch wait until Arne heals, and then we take over the Fechthalle and die Bruderschaft. Heinrich, komm zu mir in a few days and do not get too betrunken when you are celebrating your...
We'll only go drinking when there's three of us. When Arne is all right again.
Good. We drink out of joy for my recovery, or out of sadness for my eye.
I'm sure it'll be the former.
Wunderbar.
Menhard, ich muss mich hinlegen. Ich fühle mich ein bisschen krank und schwach.
Of course. Menhard, let's get him in.
Can I be of any help?
Danke. Bis bald.
I made it myself.
It seems you've won your
I spoke to Havel.
And? How did it go?
Good. I had to drink a bit of wine to get some answers out of him, but I sacrificed myself for the cause.
And what did he say?
It took a while, but in the end, he told me sometimes crates of a special incense are brought to the vineyard, and they apparently burn it in the barrels.
What? Incense?
He may have been drunk, but he was telling the truth. He doesn't know what incense it is, just that they get it...
Right, and here's a small reward so you don't go around saying old Casper's ungrateful. But now I need you to look into it. We'll have to take a look in the vineyard.
We, meaning me, right?
Of course I mean you.
I'll do it. It's a risky thing to do. What's more, it's the monastery's vineyard, and I don't want to end up on the wrong side of the church.
All right. I'll give you more, but I want you to know you're bleeding me dry as is.
I'm the one likely to actually bleed. Now tell me where to look. The vineyard is pretty big.
It's big, true. But there's a vineyard house besides. There's also a side garden where they grow new varieties of grapes.
Where exactly is the vineyard?
A short way to the north of town. It's pretty large.
How do I get in? Isn't it guarded?
The simplest thing would be to get hired as a laborer. There'll be lots of work.
What if they catch me?
You have to be careful. The vineyard is closely...
I'm on it then.
Good luck. By the way, what about the business?
Yes. Miss Adletta is sweet. And she even gave me back your book.
Ah, thanks very much. I'll try to sell it and pay off at least some of my debts. Take care.
I'm surprised you're still standing. You must. Are you whistling at me? I'm not interested.
Light and dark
Easy, good horse.
Gepriesen sei der Herr.
I brought you that safe conduct.
Mein Gott! And what about the soldiers? Where they are?
Nowhere now. I took care of them.
Himmel! No messing around with them, huh? You do us a great service, Fred. Thanks 100. Was möcht...
What's new in the...
Nicht viel. If you are looking for...
Show me your way.
Danke und viel Glück für die Zukunft.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
Leather pouches!
All right, man.
So how's the mine, Vlach?
God be with you. Ah, there's a bit of fash.
Where I want you, Horson.
Enough! Damn it! You're a dead man!
I'll hack your ass off!
Go on then. How was it? What can I say?
Greetings, Vlach. Last time you said I should stop by. Do you have anything new for me?
God be with you, kidder. Of course I've got something for you.
Well, look what the cat dragged in.
How's it going in the mine?
Oh, we was hewing when a puncheon hit me napper. Well, to hell with you.
I'm glad to finally get... It's great you didn't leave us in the lurch.
Oh, why wouldn't I? I'd love to have a beer with you. After all, in Skalitz, I grew up among miners.
How we, lad? Join us in the pit.
Aye, there's half and chink in it. But you look like...
No, I just want to be sure nobody...
Wrong as wrong can be. I'm a blacksmith, and I'm pretty good with a hammer.
Fair enough. But if you brace someone on the... But let's get to the point.
Aye, it's a damn serious matter.
The most serious.
Uh-huh.
You proved yourself to be one of us, Henry. And that's why I'm inviting, as the gaffer of the St. Anthony mine, by the authority entrusted to me, I offer you the honour of gathering with us to consecrate the Pitman's Stag. Tell me, do you...
Unfortunately.
Winning, of course! The popping...
Hold your water, Francie. It's about the consecration of the ceremony.
We have to go around all the... War champion Anton Kasper and see that. So...
Well...
Grand. Tomorrow morning, that's tomorrow now.
You shouldn't be bothering us here.
Morning, Francie.
God be with you.
Where's that fancy stanger?
Anton there had it blessed by the local priest.
I am back, Maris.
What? You didn't even...
Don't worry. You're not missing out.
Ah, got it.
Aye.
You must be the champion marksman, Anton Kaspar, right?
That I am. And I swear as long as I'm...
Are you really that good?
Well, this year is just my second...
Old Lazar used to be our top marksman, but his eyes gave out.
What if we run into those saints who stole...
Luckily, their churches are on the other...
That may be, but their tavern's on the way, so what...
Why do you consecrate?
It's a local Pitman's tradition.
Aye, every year before the shoot, like Francie says. Tradition.
Why, aye. Interesting, and sometimes...
Let's go, Maris. First we'll go to the... And we have to make it.
What have they actually hewed at the course down in the bottom road?
They got an opening in our reed, but the windlass broke loose, so the carpenters have to make a new one.
Ah, it'll be a week before we can get hewing again. To hell with the pit. Better to hear some crack from you, Henry.
So, tell us, Mara, where are we going with that stang of yours?
You're cracking there like one of us, man. You'll be joining us in the pit soon, eh?
Need pit for him. He's like to break his arm with a kevil.
Aye, or ding his head on the rock, eh?
I don't understand you much, but as far as dangerous work goes, I reckon you two are experts, eh?
That's what this is all about, but every year before the shoot fest, all the pit crews get their stangs blessed in the churches, so the mound gives us silver and nothing bad happens.
And also for the shooting to go well.
I wonder who the Lord favours in shooting then, eh?
Why, aye, that's as plain as day, but the best shot, of course.
Are you a good shot, Anton?
Do you think Vlak would let him compete if he wasn't?
And what if Preng wins?
He'd have to be completely blind and crippled too. Yorg'll be weeping his way home like last year. And I'm not afraid of Gaffer Henslin from Gang. He may know how to shoot, but he's not the youngest and he lacks speed.
I don't know Henslin. Is he good?
Aye, he's not a bad bloke, but we didn't gang near Gang much.
Hold your water, Francie. He's the one who convinced my pa about the new scene.
Aye, but the catch is, Henslin was right about that.
About what?
Never mind. We shouldn't be talking shop here.
I only ever see you in the tavern, but tell me, how's it going down in the pit? How many of you Tonys are actually there?
Hard to say. We go by shifts, and each shift has the men it needs.
But not every yakker in St. Anthony's is one of the Tonys. There's snakers, wallowers, marrows working out by, hauling the rock up the bank and that, like, you know.
Whatever the devil that means.
And what is it you don't ken now?
And here we are, fellas. But where's that priest gone?
It's been quite a walk.
Aye, and I was afraid the saints would be like...
Hey, bother. They've probably got other problems.
How do you mean?
Nothing. And where's that local priest got to?
Who knows?
Maras, we have a bit of time, so we could get the saints back.
What? I thought
How we, man? We'll show the saints.
I'm for it. The tavern is right around the... But above all, Francie, no stealing.
Of course, we won't pinch enough. Yesterday, I took 6's braze.
Aha!
Why, aye. Best thing would be to hang...
That'd be... What do you think, Henry?
Of course.
All right, then we'll split up. I'll wait here at the parish. Francie will what?
I agree.
Why, aye. Quick and careful.
Here's the braze.
Stop.
The pole with the pulley, sticking from the
Good luck, then.
Where should I hang? There's an attic window looking out on, and there's a pole there. Everyone will. You hang the brace. I'll be keeping here. Where should I hang? We already from the attic.
I'm sorry.
Who's that?
Oh, damn. They've seen me. What a sight. 6 stinky brays hanging proud. Can't be overlooked.
Maybe some more salt.
One beer.
So I'm back from the tavern, mates.
Maras, man. Here we say Maras.
And how'd it go, eh?
All done. The brays are getting an airing. It's just too bad that...
Not so. I didn't expect it to go.
Give it a rest.
For sure. How bonny they look hanging.
Of course, but we...
I got a bit droopy somehow.
Aye, couldn't hurt.
I agree.
I beg you.
You're right. Now would be a good time. Let's go, lads. Christ, I'm droopy as fuck.
Aye, I can't wait. Can it go wrong with a beer?
Like I said, finally a good idea.
I knew you wouldn't let us down. Too bad you don't want to join us in the mine.
Rain again. Hey, look over there. Fucking stripies. You want to smack on the gob?
What a
Come on,
coincidence.
traitors.
Where- Tony's Kutenberg traitors.
You're winching up shit. Gone and kick at the prank we played at your inn.
What?
Aye, we decorated it real canny for you.
Gott, ihr Schweine. You won't walk out of here.
The saints stink like brocks with wee little cocks.
Ich schlage dir die Fresse ein. Have it then, lads.
I'll show you.
You should have fucking stayed out of it. Nice strike.
Die, you wretch!
Yeah, don't spare him.
Now just...
Surprised? Now you're finished. Didn't see that coming, eh?
Victory awaits!
Still believe. Take that. Now I'll show you. Yeah. How about this, you son? Yeah. I'll beat. Slice him up!
Damn, that was a hell of a fight. But we won. Hey, Henry, let's go to our tavern before the catchfolds get here.
Stu.
to split myself in two to get it all done on time.
Why don't you take on a young apprentice to help you out?
Sure, but where could I find a decent apprentice?
Oh, please. People are always asking me if you're looking for help, but they're never good enough for you.
Take entire masses to choose. And you don't tell me you can't help with a little thing like yours.
Call me one.
Doesn't.
Oh, such a nice... How you doing, Anton?
I'm all butterf...
Them cunts ended up, but I got dunched up.
So is she.
Need fash about me. When Tess sees you've been brawling, she's gonna...
Why, aye. That Tess...
She hardly deserves you.
Enough of that. She...
That'll be a bit difficult.
So what? But you're worried, Anton, right?
Why, aye. Her paw has a...
So? What did you get?
Get what?
A gift? What did you...
Huh?
Wait. You don't mean to tell me you forgot? Oh, fuck.
God, I knew I was missing something. Because of the procession, I completely forgot about her birthday.
Forgetting to get your girl a gift. That's what I call serious trouble.
Easy, Anton.
I like what? I have to stay with us, and then it'll be too late.
Heat up. What do you think, Henry?
What does your Tess actually...
Like any woman.
Good enough. The roses and perfume.
Where can we get fresh...
Where they're rarer than silver in this town. Most of them are well watched. The house in front of it's...
Wait, does that mean you'll help Anton?
And why don't you go?
Sorry, but the saints lick me.
Of course.
Good on you, me Mara. Give you a decent fight for it.
What kind of perfume does Tess like?
She keeps gunning on about some perfume, but careful. I think Elsa's a little jealous.
I'll go and get Tess a...
Grand. We'll wait here for you.
How do I get in? I made it. That's beautiful. Like the Garden of Eden.
Was ist los?
I just need a little... My name is Henry, and I've just come to town. I would like to become an alchemist's apprentice.
You don't say. And with who?
Well,
Oh, was, Schurke?
Elsa...
Leave me alone.
Didn't expect that, eh, you scum?
Was ist los?
I just need a... I'm Henry.
Wie? Is he...
Yes. He comes from...
Schön. If he's
His only desire right...
So?
I'm sorry.
Nein, don't say anything. Here, here's my perfume. Tell your friend not to worry.
Thanks.
Test the less of my heart, the but.
Francie. Hey, good you're here, Henry. Do you have that gift?
Yes, here it is. Tess should like it.
Grand. I told Anton you wouldn't let him down. Here's something for your help.
Well, fine. Thanks. But what's up with Anton?
Anton was afraid you weren't coming and that Tess would dump him tonight, so he had a few beers. And first he drank for thirst.
I understand his concern.
Hey, Anton doesn't have an easy life, and Tess is his sole source of joy in this world.
All right, but what are we going to do now? We have to finish the procession, right? And what about our champion drinker? How will he shoot tomorrow?
I wouldn't worry about the shooting. You don't know miners. Worse, we'll be getting him to the church.
Fine.
Excellent, lad.
Certainly better than... God, why am I...
It's settled then. I'll take care. Now just have to make...
Christ.
God,
haven't been along
so
the
heavy.
road for a long time.
I swear,
I never
if you
upside
puke on me,
down.
I'll break both your arms.
Greetings.
It's not far from here to the St. George's Kirk. But get a move on so we can get out of tune. The saints will surely leave us alone if we can get past the walls. And don't worry, I know Father Tobias.
You silly
He's a
doggy.
canny bloke. Everything will be fine, you'll see.
Henry, you're a true friend taking
Damn it,
care of
Francie.
me like this.
Just
Let me
explain
tell
one
you,
thing
man,
to me.
What?
I love
What are
you.
you getting on about?
I love Tess more, but...
Look, what's really going on with Anton and Tess?
Ah, Anton's got some rotten luck, man. Tess's father is a reputable cobbler, and Anton's just a young yucca.
So what? That's obvious, right? No reason to suddenly get shit-faced.
Well, that's exactly his bad luck. Anton's not poor. He inherited a house from his father, who arranged the marriage
God is
years
punishing
ago
us
with
for our
Tess's
sins.
pa, didn't it?
Good doggy.
So what's the problem?
Good boy.
Chink me Mara, coin. Before he died, Anton's father sunk all his money into digging a new opening.
Like a new mine shaft?
Aye, they say they hit a new seam in gang.
And what about the silver?
The seam's really there, man. But with Sigismund's breathing down their necks, they can't keep hewing, if you know what I mean.
So, Anton has wealth, but he has to wait until Sigismund leaves.
Exactly. You got the gist of it. The poor fella has to wait until Ginger fucker gans to hell. Only in the meantime, Lynette's looking for a new bridegroom for Tess. I'll let you do.
What about you, Francie? Do you have a girl?
Plenty. 3 for each finger, even. What lass would want me, eh? A poor orphan with his toes sticking out of his boots.
A miner has to make some money, right?
And what of it? You know how much food costs here and everything else? Here in the city, grocery only goes so far. Not like in some village.
And the main thing is not to drink it all away, right?
Hold your water, lad. You're on thin ice here. You know what it's like to go down in the pit every day and break rocks in the pitch dark? It can get so tight down there that you want to get the fuck out straight away. Your heart starts pounding, but you can't shit your brakes, so you just keep hewing. Aye, any master carpenter makes more chink than me. And besides, if he falls off the roof, he's dead on the spot. In the pit, if it caves, then you're stuck there for days. Breath running out and praying to the Virgin Mary for mercy.
Damn, that's an awful way to go.
But don't get me wrong, it's not bad work. I'm not complaining, seriously. Yakkers are a good lot. They'll take anyone in. Poor orphan or bastard, doesn't matter. They don't judge. Because in the whole underground, we're all the same. Alive or dead, all the same bread. We'll drink to the king and drink to the silver hewn out of the ground. Priests and monks, enjoy your trinkets from our silver mine. A yakker's prize is a bonny lass and flowing cup of wine. Away, kidder, join us glorious yakkers in the mound. We'll drink to the king and drink to the silver hewn out of the ground. Lords and knights and maesters to mind your own salvation. Well, gan me marrows on the hoy and make war libration. Away, kidder, join us glorious yakkers.
What's the meaning of this?
So here we are.
What? Do you take me for a fool?
Nah, I'm a fool here.
I humbly apologize for that.
Entering a church stinking drunk like that, and with a sacred object? Have you no shame, you savage? You disgrace yourself, the holy church, and your honorable trade.
Worthy father, please, you know us. We're righteous men of the mound.
You should have thought of that before getting drunk.
Father, Anton's in a bad way because they don't want to give him Tess, the cobbler's girl.
Do I look like a pauper? That cobbler needs a boot. In the cobbler's. I'll show him boot.
For Christ's sake, Anton, man, be quiet for a moment. I beg of you, Father Tobias.
Because you are an orphan and your late mother was a pious and kind woman. Will you take the oath instead of Anton?
But I...
Good God.
Well, I don't know the oath, Father.
I understand.
Anton, are you able to recite the oath?
Of course. I read.
So go ahead. Tell me the beginning of the oath, Anton.
We, the yakkers of the Kuttenberg Mound, swear before God to hew our shafts by his grace, and to make nae fashion better, but to ding away at the mound according to God's laws.
Wait, stop.
I'm listening, son.
So, we, miners of Kuttenberg, swear before God to open the shafts with respect, without malice, and mine the vein honestly according to the law of God.
Our Lady of the Seven Sorrows.
What's next, Anton?
Of course. We promise to graft proper.
Good. That's...
Well...
We vow to work hard.
Very good.
How does the oath end?
We swore on feast days to leave them and to give a wee share from our...
Bull...
We swear that...
What are you saying? I'll give you...
Thank you. Anton, say it again.
We swore on feast day and to give a wee share from our adults.
Bull...
We swear to not mock...
Glory to God in the high... Saint Anthony, patron and in nomine Patri, et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. And now get out of here, you derelicts, before the...
Thank you, worthy father. That was by the skin of our teeth, lads.
Old Tobias is strict.
That mining jargon of yours gave me a headache, Franzi.
Ah, but you done...
Thanks.
Aye, muckle thanks for nearly...
We're truly grateful to you.
Take this as a reward for not betraying...
Well, I might come. But what about Anton here? Will he be able to shoot?
Oh, sure. He'll snap out of it.
Hey, bother, kid. Hey, where's the puddle? I need to...
So you see, like we say, everybody ends up on the bottom sometimes. But yakkers are there all the time. God be with you.
Greetings.
Good to see...
God bless.
Well, Vlach.
I'm getting too old for this, kidder.
Hold on. What happened?
They ran out of beer, so he stumbled upon Tess and Anton.
What? He got hurt? And what about the competition? How will he wind up?
Well, that's just the thing. So what?
He doesn't know how to...
Nowhere near like Casper.
But I'm not a yakker.
Who fucking cares? We'll vouch. All right. You'll get twice as...
Fine.
Thanks, kidder.
Let's get to...
God's...
What kind of snipper-snapper are you, eh?
I came to compete.
Aye, you're that new... So, snipper-snap.
Better explain it all to me.
Naturally, as is your right.
The miner's popinjay is shot with a light crossbow, and the aim is to shoot down more. Whoever hits the bird first, your opponents will be your prey. You need to ken it.
And what if I don't have a light crossbow?
Fortunately, our...
I know everything.
That's right. I'd love to go hunting with you sometime. Your prize is definitely...
Thank you.
Great God in heaven, I'll be damned. Such luck.
What luck? Years of toil and...
My hat's off to you, lad. You really get...
There's nothing, really.
Look, kidder, I can't just leave it at that. Here's a few groschen from us.
Coin always comes in handy. Fine. Thanks, and,
Blessings upon...
You have a cup.